This is Bishop Dr. Truman Burst. Master Herbalist, coming to you from Good Shepherd Ministries. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, Bishop Dr. Truman Burst, and my daughter, Crystal. I can't get her here very often, but I did. I got her here, and she's an iridologist, and she just used this camera to do an iridology exam on my eyes, and then we're going to look at them, and she's going to tell me what it is that she has seen. So, okay, we'll find out. I'm keeping the faith that my health is excellent, so it's going to be fine. And thank you so much, Crystal, for coming to visit us today. And by the way, let me give you the information on how to reach us and to reach Crystal. To reach me, I am Truman at healthherbs.com. That's TRUMAN at healthherbs.com. Healthherbs is HEALTHHERBS. Truman at healthherbs.com. Now you know how to reach me. And how to reach Crystal is easy because it's Crystal, CRYSTAL, at healthherbs.com. So it's Truman at healthherbs.com or Crystal at healthherbs.com, and that's how to reach us. Oh, you can call me. My telephone number is 503-362-5899. That's 503-362-5899 to reach me. Now, if you want to reach Crystal, you're going to need to call 541-791-8400.
Right.
There you go. I got that. See, all these numbers I got to remember. 541-791-8400. You call Crystal when you want to order something. You call me when you want to ask questions. And my website is herbalhealthreview.com. herbalhealthreview.com. That's HERBAL. That's herbal. That the word health. HEALTH. And the word review, REVIEW, herbalhealthreview.com. That's my website. All kinds of information, videos, all free. It's all free. And on Crystal's website, you're going to see that's betterhealthherbs.com. betterhealthherbs.com. You've got it all. You know how to reach us. You got the phone numbers, you got the email, and you got the websites. So now that you have all of that, and we might as well invite anybody who might be up and around there. We're going to let them know we're on Facebook, and we're going to share it. Oh, I'm going to say join us, okay? Join us, LIVE, live. Okay. Now, let's share it. Bingo. Let's see if it message has been shared on Facebook. Okay, so now you've been invited to join us there, as well as here on Ustream, where I am Truman the Herbalist. And you have to know that, otherwise you wouldn't be here watching me on Ustream. But maybe later, when I'm not on Ustream, you'll say, well, where's that Ustream? It's Truman the Herbalist on Ustream. Okay, I wanted to make sure we gave all that information so people knew how to reach us. I mean, you can tell them something, but if they don't know how to reach us, that's not going to work. So, okay, now what are we going to do next?
So what I'm going to do is I will do a demonstration of what I would do in taking pictures of the eyes, I not only take a picture of the iris, which would be iridology, but I also take pictures of the white part of the eye, which is sclerology, or the sclera. It's the white part of the eye. So the iris, or iridology, tells you of genetic inherent weaknesses that, you know, we've picked up from our ancestors, our parents, our grandparents, great-grandparents, even up to 5 generations back. We can pick up weaknesses from their genes. And
wow.
So we pick up those things. It manifests in our eyes.
Now, is this just something you made up, or is this? Did you go to school to learn this? I mean, are you certified?
I am certified. Yes.
I knew the answer to that.
I'm actually certified through the what they call IPA, or International Iridologists Practitioners Association. So I studied under Ellen Tart Jensen, who was the
Bernard
Jensen's daughter-in-law.
Wow.
So she's.
I met Bernard.
Yep. So he gave his
Dr.
stamp
Jensen.
of approval to Ellen Tart to continue his legacy of iridology, and then I was able to learn, and I'm currently learning. I'm taking a course right now for sclerology, and what that is being able to tell the genetic tendencies that are in your eyes, but they are happening right now. So based on the present. So that's a huge plus in being able to figure out, because a lot of times we can say, okay, this is going on, you have an inherent weakness, are you having any symptoms? You know, we ask a lot of questions. The sclera, we still ask a lot of questions, but the eyes will tell us if something is happening right now. If it's in the system and you're not manifesting symptoms yet, we can say, hey, there's something going on in here. Take care of it so you don't have problems. It's called preventative care.
Wow. Wow.
So, and what's another nice thing about the sclera is that when you're making those lifestyle changes, you're getting off of the junk food, you're getting away from processed foods, things like that, the eyes are going to tell me that you're actually doing it or you're actually not. So the sclera will clear up and get brighter and whiter as you heal. And the genetic tendencies in the iris part doesn't necessarily manifest those changes as quickly as the whites of the eyes do. So that's why sclerology is now becoming my favorite, because it's something that we can deal with now. We make the changes, you come back, we check the eyes to see if those changes have really been made. If it hasn't, we can tweak it, but generally the eyes will tell us that they're making a change for the positive and keep you away from those nasty, dreaded diseases. And if you already have them, we can help you figure out exactly where they're at and why they got there, get more of the causes of these problems that we're having.
Wow, that's incredible. So all right, now you've been going to school for so many years. I mean, you are a master herbalist. You're a certified massage therapist. You're an iridologist, and on your way to being a sclerologist.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you are really busy. Really
well,
busy.
I really like being able to treat the whole body. So wellness, and that's including even the massage. You know, getting them to relax, to calm down. We're in such a stressful society today, so it gives you one more way to be able to heal the body through massage. I do a lot of energy work in with that. I use God in my everything that I do.
Amen.
So it really manifests itself into the body when the people get off the table and say that they're feeling so much better. So
isn't that something that and we both do this. We always mention the fact that it always starts with a relationship with God.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah.
So make sure you have that relationship with God, and then proceed. So wow. So you took you took the pictures of my eyes, and now you're going to be able to tell me things that I should know about my health, And is that what we're going to do now, or what are we going to do now?
Well, I will just go ahead and do like a sample picture, kind of show you what I do to take the picture. And then there's not a lot that I mean, I could go ahead and look on the screen of my camera because it has a nice area to look.
That's but an expensive camera.
But it's rather small. So it's just a little area here to really look.
It's a big camera.
If you'd like, once I'm analyzing the pictures, we could post those pictures somewhere to where people like yourselves that are listening in could actually find those pictures and see some of the things that we are looking for and what they look like.
So we could put that up on Herbal Health Review with this video. Then we could put up the Iridology and Sclerology pictures, and so they could see the whole deal.
Right. That would be good.
Perfect. Okay, so we got a plan. Yes. That's great.
So what I usually do is I get a nice solid surface, and one that so that I'm not shaking around with the camera. The camera does not like movement. It will not take the picture if it is moving around. It's autofocus. So, and then it has a light here at the right here, so it's a nice light, so it shines right in the eyes. Try not to keep it in there for too long.
Yes,
you know, eyes are sensitive.
Holding my eyes wide open there, and they were starting to get dry, and she's clicking away, you know. But I made it through. It wasn't so bad. It was easier than I thought, actually.
Yeah, it's actually pretty quick. So when I'm taking just a picture of the iris or that, I usually just point and click, making sure I get a nice bright picture in there. So I'm just looking right here, and you look straight at me. There you go. And I just point and click.
Wow.
And it's that easy. Now I have, I don't know if that could actually be seen, but I could actually see if I can. No, it's pretty bright, so you're not going to be able to see it.
No,
but bright. There is a picture of Truman's eye.
Ooh, there it is. Wow.
And so I could post that on Herbal Health Review.
Okay.
And then I can just let them know. What's fun about iridology is you not only find out the genetic tendencies, but you also find out some of the personality traits of the person that you're looking at. For example, my father Truman here is a flower.
Flower!
and that means that he's very creative.
Oh.
So okay. he likes being able to perform.
Oh yes, I am a ham. I'm a ham. I admit it.
Yep. So that's what a flower does. A flower is very creative and artistic, and so that's one of the personality traits that I would point out. Some people are a stream, and a stream is very kinesthetic, meaning hands-on, and they're very sensitive about their surroundings.
There's a lot to this.
There is. There's a lot to this. There's a lot of things that I can tell you about what's going on. A lot of things that you can understand about why you do the things that you do, and so it makes it. It just helps yourself to make better choices about nutrition, about your lifestyle. You know.
Yeah, if I knew what was wrong, then I could fix it. But if I don't know, then I can limp along until it hurts so much that I have to fix it.
Right. Usually when you go to a doctor, they'll tell you, based on the symptoms, you need to have this and this and this. But when you come to an iridologist, a master herbalist, they're going to get to the cause and treat the cause that is creating the symptoms.
Yeah.
And that's what we do.
Yeah.
We want to treat the whole body.
Yes. We're a whole person. We're not just a finger.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
So anyway, so that's so then I go and I'll analyze those. I have a special program I put it into, and it tells me, based on the different markings and the tendencies. Not all tendencies will manifest as symptoms or problems. It just shows that these are the genetic, inheritances
predisposition.
Yes, that we've picked up. And as long as you take care of yourself, these are not going to manifest themselves. But if you don't, if you like to go out and have a good time on Saturday nights, or like to go
and drink too much and stuff,
or live at Mickey D's,
no.
those things are going to manifest themselves. So
You're going to be able to see it in the eyes.
Yes.
Isn't that something? Isn't that amazing that these things actually show up and there is a science? This is a science. It's not just something somebody knows. This is evolved clear from the late 1800s or the early 1900s?
Late 1800s, there were Hungarians and Russians and that were really, really involved with this, Germans. And then there was a couple of those people that came over to the United States, started practicing and teaching people. Then the war hit. And from the time of the war, the First World War, till about 1980, the United States was in the dark. And if it wouldn't have been for Bernard Jensen keeping it alive, really being dedicated to his work, we would have not had any idea of what this science was all about and how valuable this science is.
We need our pioneers.
We do.
And Dr. Bernard Jensen certainly was one of the great ones.
Yep.
So this is fascinating and amazing. So I just wanted to share this with you, and you're going to see this video up on the internet, all about iridology, and get to meet my daughter Crystal, who has blessed me with 8 grandchildren, who have blessed me with 11 great-grandchildren, and she did this all by herself. 8, well, not quite, but not quite, but 8 grandchildren. That's a lot of kids. I know. I remember. They're my grandkids. I know, and they're all sweet. They're all great grandkids. I'm lucky. I'm a very, very blessed man. I say that all the time. To have such a great daughter and a lot of great grandkids. So okay, so we're gonna go ahead now and just put this Ustream up there.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put the photos nearby where people can get the photos of it as well, and then that's it. And then if you have any questions, I gotta ask, is this expensive? Like, does it cost $500 for you to read somebody's eyes or something, and do all this research and in depth and then write this report and everything? How much does it cost?
$75. That's it. So you get like a 12-page report, and it tells you about the sclerology, the modern iridology, which is the emotional aspect of iridology, tells you the physical iridology. So there's a lot of information that comes with that.
You can't go to a doctor and get this kind of information for $75.
No, I mean, you go to you step into a doctor's office, it's going to cost you more than that.
Precisely. So if you really want to know what's going on in your body, if you can, you come to Albany, Oregon, and you have an appointment with Crystal, and she will do an iridology and sclerology, and then you're going to know exactly what's going on and why and where it came from. And you're going to be able to point to that uncle, that used to have those headaches, and now you're getting them. Well, that's it. See, we're going to be able to tell you that and why and what to do about it as well. So this is wonderful, and I want to thank you so much, sweetie, for taking the time from your busy schedule of helping people, because we're a nonprofit Christian ministry, and we help people, at no charge. She has to charge the $75 for this because it's a lot of work, and that camera wasn't cheap. And besides that, we are the poor, serving the poor, and so that's why it's only $75 and probably should be a lot more, because you do a lot of work.
I do. I spend probably about, on average, 3 hours by the time I meet with the person, do their report, get it printed out, all that. So, yeah.
Wow. That's very, very reasonable for all the work that you do, and especially for this type of work that is really not well known.
Right. I mean, in other countries, they use iridology as their first diagnostic tool before they start going into any other diagnostic tools. So then when they find out what's going on, then they can use the iridology to find out how much of their medication they need to prescribe based on their eyes.
Bingo.
So I just wish they did that here.
Well, now you can. Now you can do it here, but you're going to need to go to Albany, Oregon, and have a visit with us, and visit Crystal at betterhealthherbs.com. And in the meantime, be sure and call betterhealthherbs.com at 791-8400. And if you want free consultations with herbs and so forth, I do that at no charge. And all you do is email Truman@healthherbs.com. And you can call me, and the phone number is 503-362-5899. It's a new number. I'm having to make sure I say it right. Okay, that's it. That's how to reach us. That's what this is all about. And thank you for joining us here. And we'll see you the next time with some more information. And God bless you. I lift you up to the Most High for a healing. In the name of Yeshua, Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. Amen.
Amen.